Right now, as millions hit the road for Thanksgiving, how a local bar is helping some get back safely to their homes.
We refer to ourselves as one of the fastest growing communities in Rock County, and we are continuing to see that happen year after year.
Also, one of the state's biggest soybean producers could get even bigger. We check out the proposed project and what it could mean for that community. And later, it's a last dash to the supermarket. Several people looking to complete their Thanksgiving feast before the big day. We welcome you to News 3 Now at 6. And it is that time of the year again when millions of people look to head out to their Thanksgiving destinations. That's a live look right now at Los Angeles International Airport. Airports around the country are packed with travelers, as are the roads. Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Thanksgiving Eve. AAA estimates nearly 55.5 million people will be traveling to their holiday destinations, with nearly 89% planning to drive. For the latest on the current traffic conditions, let's check the first warn forecast and traffic with Gary.
Well, Eric, we had a delay on the eastbound Beltline because of an accident at Stoughton Road. It looks like that has been cleared up, so we're seeing travel times improve on the eastbound Beltline. All the other major highways around Dane County are okay. Right now, we're seeing traffic back to normal. 15-minute trip either way on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate, so that's good news for people who are doing some traveling. Time lapse in Madison from the WISC-TV Skycam. You can see we had bright sunshine for much of the day today. Just a few cirrus clouds and a couple more clouds came in as we headed towards sunset. But on Doppler track, really, other than a couple of flurries up near Lake Superior, things are pretty quiet across the state of Wisconsin. Low temperatures this morning, around 30 degrees here in Madison, 34 in Janesville. To the north and west, temperatures were in the 20s. Right now, temperatures are right around 40, give or take a degree or two. In fact, right now, 39 in Janesville, and it's 37 degrees in Viroqua. Here in Dane County, 39 in Cross Plains, 41 in Sauk City, and it's 39 degrees in Deerfield. Otherwise, look for skies to be clear to partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping into the middle 30s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at our Thanksgiving holiday forecast in more detail and see if we can expect any snow later on this weekend.
Gary, thank you. Plenty of people will be on the road the next couple of days traveling to Thanksgiving celebrations with family and friends. And sometimes that can include alcohol, and there are plenty of options locally to make sure you don't get behind the wheel after a few drinks. Jalen Banks joins us live now to show us how one local bar is helping people get home safely. Jalen?
Yeah, Eric, as you said, it's one of the busiest times of the year on the roads and for local bars as more people go to their hometowns to celebrate. And AAA tells me that the week of Thanksgiving is one of the toughest weeks of the year when it comes to impaired driving and crashes. And they have a program that'll make sure that if you do decide to have a couple adult beverages, that you can get home safely. Over the next few days, you may be celebrating with friends and family with some adult beverages.
Friday, Saturday will be very busy, and I think this afternoon will be pretty busy.
And if you celebrated a little too much, well, driving a car may not be the best idea. That's where AAA has stepped in and tried to help the Badger State in the last few years, running their Tow to Go campaign, which is a free service that will pick up impaired people and tow their cars anywhere within a 10-mile radius from where they were picked up.
I feel this is an inherent responsibility of ours to do whatever we can to keep impaired motorists off the roadways, whether it's through education, advocating for stronger laws, or making our tow truck drivers available to take people home safely during major holidays.
It's a responsibility that carries over to those serving the drinks as well.
As the bartender, I do my best to make sure that they are being responsible for themselves, you know. Everything I can do, it's not serve them too much, know where they're at.
And it's a small gesture that can make a difference in saving a life. The Tow and Go program just started at 6 p.m. and it runs until 6 a.m. Monday morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you all and stay safe. Reporting in Madison, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
Jalen, thank you. A driver was taken to the hospital last night after a crash on Madison's east side. Paramedics were called to the intersection of Atwood Avenue and Jackson Street just before 6:15. Crews found a sedan resting on a boulder and some bushes after driving off the road. The driver was out of the vehicle when crews arrived. The extent of their injuries is unknown. Crews found the sedan was leaking some fluid after the crash. That leak was contained. The vehicle turned off. The crash remains under investigation. Governor Tony Evers pardons 82 more people today. Many of those pardons were issued to people convicted of nonviolent drug offenses who have since turned their lives around and gained jobs and degrees. Governor Evers releasing a statement saying, in part, quote, "It continues to be a privilege to hear about an individual's lives, work, and what they have done to overcome their past mistakes and build positive, rewarding lives for themselves and their families," end quote. Today's pardons bring his total to more than 1,100 since being elected. That's more than any other governor in contemporary history. Rock County is already one of the state's biggest soybean producers, but a multi-million-dollar project being proposed in Evansville could boost those numbers and the local economy. Our Catherine Merck heard from the city and a farmer himself about what this will mean for the county, the city, and the state's crop.
To the south is going to be the plant.
On this plot of land in Evansville,
South of that will be a big loop for the train to come in.
Doug Rebout says a potential development will be able to match the city's growth, both financially and in the fields.
Rock County is the highest producing county for soybeans in the state. We grow about 6 million bushel here in Rock County a year.
A soybean plant from CHS, a Minnesota-based company,
And this is another rendering that they provided.
is in early talks of bringing a massive facility to the small city.
I hope that'll bring lots of construction jobs and kind of other industries around it.
The city administrator tells me that $700 million are being invested into this plant, one of the biggest projects the city's ever had.
We're all very excited to see this come along that fits within the scope of what we'd envisioned for economic development in Evansville.
There's still more that needs to be finalized before they can break ground.
Their plan at this point that we understand it is spring of next year. They're hoping to have all of the plans and specifications ready to present to the board of directors with CHS, with the company.
County Road M is right over here.
As Doug shows me around the future site, he tells me there's only more growth ahead.
It shows that we are doing the right things here in Wisconsin. I'm proud to be a part of this.
Reporting in Evansville, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
The city administrator says the project is expected to break ground in the spring of 2024 and would open up in the fall of 2026. Well, it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without the late rush to the grocery store for some holiday menu items. Armand Rahman caught up with some last-minute shoppers in Verona today, and he joins us now live with more. Armand?
Eric, whether you've got a full house of family members in town or you're just working all week, there is some method to the madness of running to the stores hours before Turkey Day dinner. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and many creatures were stirring all through Miller & Sons grocery store in Verona. I didn't see a lot of turkeys in those carts because hopefully those are already out and thawing and ready to be baked or smoked, but many shoppers left canned goods and dessert items for today.
We're going to try and get our list in at least 2 trips. We're doing all of our sides now. We're getting green beans and
green bean casserole, maybe some salad stuff. We're doing a baked brie, a sweet potato casserole.
And for some other shoppers, it wasn't quite last minute because after getting off a flight at 11:30 last night, they planned to get all the fix-ins today. Tonight at 10, we'll hear from them and some other shoppers. And I see you're still here, Eric, so you're not running to the grocery store just yet.
I actually got it done ahead of time. It's a rare event for me, Armand. Thank you. Well, 'tis the season for spending, and retailers are forecasting consumers will be going big. The National Retail Federation anticipates overall holiday spending will top a record $957 billion, but many consumers will be piling that on top of existing credit card debt. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York says that during the third quarter of 2023, Americans' collective credit card debt climbed again to a record $1.08 trillion.
People are in credit card debt. We tend to find it's one of 2 primary reasons. Number one would be an emergency expense, some kind of unexpected medical bill or home repair or car repair. The second most common answer is day-to-day living outpacing your paycheck.
Ted Rossman of Bankrate says to take stock of those balances, sketch out a plan and a budget before holiday shopping with credit cards, maybe tap into unused gift cards or credit card points to lower gift costs. Well, coming up on News 3 Now at 6 for some Thanksgiving. For some, Thanksgiving means more than just getting together. Why one cranberry farm says it's a family tradition. Plus, dogs love table scraps, and that Thanksgiving feast often includes some of their favorites. Why Dane County Humane Society wants you to watch what you feed them tomorrow. We're back after this.
The hand paint jackpot at Home Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
McGann Furniture is closing its doors. The owners are retiring. It's the final weeks of our going out of business sale. Everything in the store must be sold. Store-wide markdowns of up to 47%. Plus, we're taking reasonable offers on everything. Make us an offer on quality name brand furniture, including Amish, dining room sets, bedroom sets, recliners, upholstery, and mattresses. Free financing, special sale hours. Hurry in today to the final weeks going out of business sale at McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo. You'll be glad you did.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Choose FlexBuy on Escape, Explorer, or Bronco with 2.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,000 FlexBuy and $500 low APR cash.
Hey, Dad, we're running low.
We'll be all right.
What is going on here?
Insulation? I'm chilly.
I can't help you with the decoration, but I can help you replace these windows fast.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest until 2025. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco. Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
As we prepare for the big day with our families, it's important to remember the people who make the holiday meal possible. And a longtime traditional Thanksgiving meal staple, of course, in Wisconsin is cranberries. For Rochelle Hoffman, cranberries are more than just a holiday tradition. They're part of her family's way of life. The Dempsey Cranberry Company. For them, cranberries are part of a tradition that goes back more than 100 years.
I am the 5th generation cranberry farmer. My great-great-grandfather, Charles Dempsey, started growing cranberries in 1900 when he was just 10 years old.
And since then, the family farm has grown into an 87-acre farm in Wisconsin Rapids, even bigger in Toma, a third in Augusta. Several states around the U.S. do grow cranberries, but 65% of them come from Wisconsin. Speaking of Thanksgiving food, we're not the only ones that love it. So do our pets. But the Dane County Humane Society is warning some of those table scraps can make our four-legged friends sick. Some of those foods include foods that are high in fat. That's turkey, skin, and bones, mashed potatoes with butter, gravy, and stuffing. Other foods are actually toxic for pets, so keep the garlic, onion, and nutmeg away from them and avoid those high sugar foods like pumpkin pie.
Knowing your emergency vet number, having that in your phone, having it handy, just in case. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared.
Well, not all is lost for your pet on Thanksgiving. Some of the foods they can enjoy include cooked turkey meat with no skin, bones, or spices. Plain mashed potatoes and green beans with nothing on them are also acceptable. You can find a full list on the Humane Society's Facebook page. Still ahead, a Madison-based ice cream company raking in some national awards, what they did that no other ice cream company in the U.S. has done before. Plus, giving the gift of life. News 3 Now anchor Josh Spreiter shares his story on being able to donate blood after the Red Cross changed its guidelines for gay individuals. And will the weather be a factor in any Thanksgiving travel plans? Gary with a complete forecast after a short break.
We're proudly closed Thanksgiving Day, but hurry in Wednesday to Ashley for all-day savings of up to 83% off Black Friday deals store-wide. Plus, get speedy delivery and low monthly payments that fit your budget. Only at Ashley.
At Lawton Cates, your life counts is more than just a slogan. It's providing guidance after a serious accident. From the first phone call, we're by your side, helping with the important decisions. Not just for your medical care, but for your family's peace of mind. The Lawton Cates team combines experience and genuine compassion because we know how much is at stake, and we're dedicated to ensuring you can heal and move forward. At Lawton Cates, your life counts. Call today for a free consultation.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and a free fitness membership at more than 20,000 locations. Call 1-866-249-1748 now to request your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-866-249-1748. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
We're proudly closed Thanksgiving Day, but hurry in Wednesday to Ashley for all-day savings of up to 83% off Black Friday deals store-wide. Plus, get speedy delivery and low monthly payments that fit your budget. Only at Ashley.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Red Cross is opening up its donations process to more people. After decades of tighter regulations, it's a personal story for News 3 Now's Josh Sprider. For decades, those in the gay community haven't been able to donate blood, but now that changes. The American Red Cross is implementing updated FDA blood donation guidelines. Josh met up with Kyle Kriegel with the American Red Cross of Wisconsin to hear about the changes ahead of donating blood for the first time as an openly gay man.
Everyone's held to the same standards to make, when you're going through the questionnaires, to make sure that you are eligible to donate. It's so welcoming to see new folks coming in that, couldn't donate before and now can.
You can follow along with Josh's journey as a first-time blood donor. He'll reveal the updates that made it possible and take you through each step of the donation visit. That story tonight only on News 3 Now at 10. With just hours to go before Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, some of the biggest stars at the parade are ready to shine. That includes Pikachu, one of the 16 giant character balloons that will float above the crowds at New York's annual parade. An army of volunteers is helping bring the balloons to life for the one day that inflation is actually a good thing. Ronald McDonald, there you see him, ready to take flight, as well as 7 new characters make their debut this year. Watching from the sidelines, New Yorkers call it one of the city's great traditions.
We're so excited to be here. It's so incredible. It's just another reminder of how vibrant and incredible this city is. And it's also really amazing because you see so many people coming together from all over here, and it's really inspiring, and it's a great way to kick off the holiday season.
The larger-than-life balloons were first introduced at the 1927 parade. This year's cast of characters will be joined by 26 floats. There's possible good news for drivers filling up at the pump over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Gas prices could drop even more. That's after a 4% plunge in oil prices today, after a scheduled upcoming meeting of the biggest oil-producing nations was delayed. U.S. drivers are paying an average of $3.28 for a gallon of regular, according to AAA. That's 8% down over just the past month. Should be a calm Thanksgiving weather-wise. Gary now has a complete look at our forecast.
That's good. Getting into the Thanksgiving holiday, we're looking at pretty nice weather overall, even though it will be on the cold side. Looking at Thanksgiving for tomorrow, look for partly sunny skies. Temperatures will start out around 30 degrees. Right around lunchtime, probably looking at temperatures near 40 and a high temperature tomorrow of 41 degrees. Beyond Thanksgiving itself, Black Friday, a little colder, 32 for a high with partly sunny skies. Saturday, we'll see more sunshine in the morning, more clouds in the afternoon with a high of 32. And then Sunday will be 34. We could see some snow showers or flurries from Saturday night into Sunday morning. It's possible there could be some minor accumulations up to an inch in some spots. But 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for chilly weather for Thanksgiving with sunny skies. And then the cold weather starts Friday, lasts pretty much through Friday of next week. High temperatures, all of those days will be in the 30s. And the snow shower and flurry chance pretty much confined to Saturday night and Sunday morning. Outside of that, we're looking at dry weather. Tonight, just a few snow flurries up near Lake Superior, some snow showers and flurries up in northern Minnesota into parts of North Dakota. Other than that, things very quiet across much of the country. The wet weather system that brought severe weather to the Gulf Coast, rain along the East Coast, now shifting out into the Atlantic Ocean. The system that came into the Pacific Northwest will kind of be reorganizing. It could target the central Rockies over the next couple of days with better chances for snow. You can see that early or by tomorrow afternoon, the snow breaking out across parts of Wyoming into Idaho and then eventually heading down into Colorado. Denver today was in the upper 60s. They could be looking at accumulating snow as we head from Friday into Saturday. Now that weather system will mainly stay to the west and southwest of us, but as we head into Saturday, notice the clouds starting to move in, especially during the afternoon, and by Saturday night we could see at least some light snow showers or flurries that would linger into Sunday morning. I think by Sunday afternoon we start to clear out, and again, much of the country very quiet as we head into Sunday. A lot of people traveling back, but right now much of the country is quiet. We just have some high-level clouds up to the north and west. Cold front also to the north and west. That's what's generating those snow showers up in northern portions of Minnesota. Temperatures are chilly here, but they're even a little colder to the north and west. Right now, 40 in Madison. Still mid to upper 40s across parts of Minnesota and Iowa. But farther to the northwest, especially just north of the U.S.-Canadian border, temperatures drop off into the 20s. We won't get quite that cold, but still highs in the lower 30s by Friday. Planning your day beginning at 9 p.m. Skies clear to partly cloudy. Temperatures holding nearly steady through about midnight, mid-30s at that point. By 3 a.m., we see temperatures low to mid-30s, and by early tomorrow morning when you wake up, about 7 a.m., temperatures right around 30 degrees in Madison. Planning your night across Dane County, look for a low of 33 Waunakee, 30 in Madison, and 32 in Deerfield. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, down to 29 in Camp Douglas, 28 in Wautoma, and 31 for the low in Platteville. For Thanksgiving Day, look for skies to be mostly sunny. It'll be chilly with a high temperature of 41. And our first warned 7 to 10 day forecast again calls for that colder weather to arrive on Friday. Average high temperatures about 40. We'll be looking at highs low to mid 30s for much of next week. But by the end of the week, temperatures start to rebound a little bit. We'll look for highs around 40 by next weekend.
All right, Gary, thank you. Chocolate Shop Ice Cream is coming back from Las Vegas as big winners. The Madison-based ice cream maker won 5 awards at the annual North American Ice Cream Association convention. That includes a blue ribbon for its old-fashioned vanilla ice cream. The company also earned its 3rd ever Grandmaster Ice Cream Maker Award. That's given to ice cream makers that win blue ribbons in 3 separate years. Chocolate Shop is the first in North American Ice Cream Association history to win the award 3 times.
And coming up in sports, the axe is up for grabs on Saturday while the Badgers say their legacy is on the line in Minneapolis. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Menards 11% sale is ending on Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait. Finish your painting project today for a paint with easy application, good coverage, and a uniform finish. Choose Lucite Interior Paint. It's easy to clean and comes with a 15-year warranty. Get a gallon of flat for just $9.69 after rebate. Complete your painting project with angle brushes. Choose between the 2-inch angle short brush or the 1.5-inch angle paintbrush. Just $2.99 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called A Grace. Yes, A Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners can use Red Tag bonus cash to get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Steinhafels is kicking off our biggest Black Friday sale with incredible deals now through Sunday. Get a $100, $200, or $300 MasterCard Rewards card. Plus, find hundreds of amazing bonus buys like this sofa for just $249. A Beauty Rest Queen mattress, $399. This dining table, also $399. Full panel bed, $449. And make your new room more affordable when you use Steinhafels 72-month financing. The Black Friday sale only at Steinhafels and Steinhafels.com.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture online, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Thursday morning, we're giving you a reason to be grateful this holiday season.
A roundup of Thanksgiving Day events around the area and what we're thankful for here on News 3 Now this morning.
And we will be tracking these snow showers for later in the weekend. Join us tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
On Saturday, college football's oldest rivalry renews when Wisconsin heads north to try to take back the Axe from Minnesota, something the Gophers have held on to for the past 2 seasons. And that hasn't sat well with this group. A couple years ago, remember, it was the Badgers who won 14 straight in the series. But all that matters this week is winning the Axe back and chopping down those goalposts.
It means everything. The Axe comes with a legacy, and I want to add to that legacy. It's been wishy-washy since my time here, and I just want to at least leave with that, the Axe back in its case.
I'd be kidding you if I wasn't more pumped up for this game than the other ones. I think it's a great challenge. I have a lot of respect for their program, the way that they've been able to have success over the last couple of years. But at the same time, we're going in there to take the Axe back.
For the first time in 4 years, Wisconsin volleyball isn't playing for a Big Ten title or have already clinched one at this point of the season. The crown is Nebraska's this year, but that doesn't mean Friday's top 5 showdown doesn't mean anything. The Badgers are looking to hand the Huskers their first loss of the year, which according to Kelly Sheffield is easier said than done.
Most teams there's things that they do really well. But there's weaknesses that you can really attack and exploit. This Nebraska team they don't have weaknesses that you can exploit.
And just a reminder, this week's Wisconsin Huddle airs tonight in less than 5 minutes. Jim Polzine, Travis Beckham, and I preview Saturday's battle for the Axe and learn what the Badgers are thankful for and their favorite Thanksgiving food. That's right here on News 3 Now, coming up at 6:30. They cannot lose the Axe 3 straight years.
You gotta get it back. And Packers tomorrow, 11:30.
Packers tomorrow against Detroit, but tonight Badger men taking on SMU in the Fort Myers tip-off or one of those holiday things.
Nice to be there for the holidays. Weather here, though, not too bad, Gary.
No. Good news if you're traveling. No problems around Madison. Live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam. Partly cloudy skies right now. Nearest snow is up near Lake Superior, and even that is just some flurries. Current temperatures, 40 in Madison. Most areas now in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Here in Dane County, 41 in Sun Prairie, 39 in Belleville, and 39 in Mount Horeb. Look for skies to be clear to partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping off to about 37 by late evening.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6. Have a good evening. We'll be back here tonight at 10.